Welcome, this is the Jungle Secret Water Tomato Project video number 2. It is April the 3rd, and it has been 60 days since these 6 plants were purchased and started receiving either Jungle Secret Water or control. And it has been 23 days since the last video. Before going forward, I want to point out a few things. Each of these plants, I do have a fruit count to the best of my ability. And as far as the fruit count is concerned, if it is small, if it is green and it is round, I have counted it as a fruit. The fruit count does not in any way express the size or the maturity of the fruit, but that is the way the fruit count is done. All these plants are healthy. They've been treated identically, and this is not about healthy plants. These plants have been treated very well. This is about increase in yield. And because we are, part of our mission is education, water does have a broadcasting effect. And due to proximity, we believe the control have had some positive effect, and due to the fact that the plants do share the same water source, although obviously the control is not treated through the Jungle Secret unit. The plants look quite similar. The Jungle Secret have not gone through the roof. I think plants have intelligence as well and know to focus on fruit production. And so, having said that, during this video I'm going to do the best of my ability to show the difference in size and maturity, as I just pointed out, because there is a difference in the control and the JSW. So I'm going to do the plants identical to the way I did them in video number 1. These plants are set up identical to the way they were in video number 1. So let's go into the Parks Whopper control, and I can tell you that this plant has 20 fruit. Step back and do some rods so you can see what is in there. Now we'll go in real quick and start up top. We'll come down to 2 back there, 2 in there, 3 in there, 2 back in here. There's the original fruit. There's 3 actually in there. 3 down here, 2 more, and another look. There's 1 inside there, and then the original fruit. Now that is the Parks Whopper. We'll go over to the Parks Whopper JSW, and on this plant I can tell you there are 25. As again, the numbers are not as extreme, but the fruit size is very telling. On video number 1, this plant had 20 and the control had 11. So we go up top, we got a little guy there, come down to 3, come down to 3 in there, 2 more here, and back to 2 down here, 2 hiding back here. We go around. I think we already saw those 3. There's 2. Come down to 2. We go down into here. There's 2 more. And then again, if you look at the maturity, and now we're seeing the maturity that I was speaking about. And this is the original fruit that was mentioned in video number 1 from March 1. So that is the Parks Whopper. Now we'll go over to the Husky Cherry Red, and I can tell you that on this plant there are 56. And this one's kind of hard to get into, but we'll come down. We'll start from this branch right here. So again, quite a few small plants or fruit. Top here. This is an example of the fruit that I do count. This guy, this very small guy. A few in there. A few over here. Moving down, some small guys in there. Back in there. Back in there. Down into the core of the plant. And we do see a little bit of, we see the first mature fruit, or maturing fruit, on the control. And back into here. And that is the Husky Cherry Red Hybrid control. Now we'll go to the Husky Cherry Red Hybrid Jungle Secret, and I can tell you that there are 85 on this plant. We'll come from this branch, we'll go down, and on this plant there are quite a few more fruit, but again the fruit are larger. As we get back in to here, much more mature fruit, probably won't stay on the vine much longer. We actually have already lost one. Coming around, and fruit clusters everywhere. So that is the Husky Cherry Red Hybrid Jungle Secret. And now to the Heinz Superaroma, which, if you remember from video number 1, had a lot of buds. They each did, but nothing had happened as of video number 1. And I can tell you this Heinz Superaroma has 18. Again, we'll go in, take a look. Fruit. Do our best here. Nice fruit. And that is the one right here. And that is the Heinz Superaroma control. And now over to the Heinz Superaroma JSW. And I can tell you on this plant that there are 27. We'll go in from here and there. Notice the maturity coming around. And here. Back to this side. Coming down. I believe I got these over here. And so that is the Heinz Superaroma JSW. So that brings us to the end of the Jungle Secret Water Tomato Project video number 2. We are going to continue up with this. I also wanted to make a quick note that this will be the next videos and plants that we'll be tracking. These are tomato and pepper that are growing from seed. When plants are grown from either clone or seed, from the start, obviously, with Jungle Secret Water, the effects are even more profound. So that's the end of video number 2. We thank you, and we'll see you soon.